It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Baltimore. It's the Steelers and the Ravens on Sunday night.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. The stadium is packed. Standing room only a chance for their hometown team to get to the Super Bowl. Great to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and the most important thing in the building, the Lamar Hunt Trophy. It is up for grabs for the AFC Championship. Two evenly matched teams. Greg, what are you looking for in this one?
You know, I think the team that understands how to use this energy, as you said, it is electric in this building, especially for the home team. You know that you are one win away from the ultimate goal, which is to play and have a chance for the Super Bowl trophy. Who can harness that energy early the best? There's going to be some pregame jitters. There's going to be some excitement on the sideline and in that huddle. Can you settle down early and just treat it like any other game? I think the team that gets into their rhythm the quickest, Mike, is going to be the one that has the best chance to find themselves holding that Lamar Hunt Trophy at the end.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the Ravens' big-ticket free agent acquisition. It's Derrick Henry. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3 with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. On the option, they give it to Henry.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Steelers' 16-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. 1st and goal, and it's Henry. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
We talked to him earlier in the week, Mike, and he tried to downplay this as just another game, but I think after seeing him on the field during warm-ups, that's gone out the window. You can tell it's starting to set in just how big of an opportunity this really is. They've outlasted every team in the AFC except for the one they're about to face. And if they're able to beat them, man, they'll have a chance to do something really special. For that to happen, they're going to need him to lead the way as they try to overcome this intimidating atmosphere. And if he does that, he could be holding the Lamar Hunt Trophy in just a few short hours.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack. On fourth down, here's Cameron Johnston, the punt for Pittsburgh. Deontay Hardy deep for Baltimore. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Ravens offense ready now for their second drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. That's complete. Deontay Hardy. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Jackson up top again. This one complete to Bateman. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Baltimore.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st.
And that big offensive run, clearing space. He's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That one incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's Cameron Johnston now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run, and it's also a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Going to go right back to Henry. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On second down, here's a run with Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a...
And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
On fourth down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Ravens stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Wilson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. 3rd and long. A run with Hubbard. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. Crazy. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On play action, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one...
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He finds Austin with the grab. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So we've reached halftime here in the AFC title game. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Which one of these two clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Steelers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Offense.
Now Russ. A hit, and he has lost the football. And the defense has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Now, Jackson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So, Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one, the kickoff return fumble, and that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Saving his best for the playoffs, his third touchdown of the game. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens able to add on. It is now 27-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Second down, Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. Now they are in business, inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He'll go right back to Flowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Jackson. He keeps it him. A second effort, and he is in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run it with Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Second down and 8. Play action now. Jackson. Oh, no chance to get rid of that ball. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Jackson now. Flowers with the catch. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
And he's got the 1st down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5. Jackson looking to throw. Now he takes off. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. Now Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. It is a pickup of 18. And by a yard, they get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
offense is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, Wilson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Now, faking the give. Sending it downfield for Likely. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he'll run.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On the option, they give it to Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Here we go. One final play. He's got it at the 3. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Ravens. As they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy, they are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll do it for Greg Olson, our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. We'll see you in 2 weeks in New Orleans for Super Bowl 59. Till then, good night, everyone.